teams got here late, long story short, and it's been a bit of a shit show, but we're all here. We're getting ready to go. We got some, Chaz, I swear, please.
If I did what?
You were shit talking, bro. I was like, he's gonna
when would I ever shit talk you, dude?
What's that?
When would I ever shit talk you, man?
Dude, I don't know. That's a good question. What would you ever shit talk you?
I have no room to shit talk you.
That's true. But yeah, so I had the last minute pick up because one of our streamers is online, or one of our casters is online, never answered me. So here we go. Y'all get the beast to speak. Enjoy.
Sejuani pick is kind of
that's what I was saying.
Because you just never see Sejuani anymore.
I'm also looking at this, not gonna have a fun time against that team.
Yeah, too much reliance.
Huh?
And when you combine, or when you have the Lulu ult, it's kind of like a hard counter to the Sejuani ult. And Sejuani's all about Glacial Prison. Like, if you don't...
And that paired with, like, Fizz is just not gonna be able to catch anything. Like, he may win against Ari, but he's not gonna be able to do much mid late game. They're gonna have to win quick if they want to win this at all. Because he's just gonna get bodied by the Hecarim and the Nautilus and the Lulu.
Turn the music down.
Turn the music down? Okay.
And get the boosted player off the casting.
Get the boosted player off.
The real question is, which one's the boosted player?
Yeah, dude. Please do tell.
He tagged me, so I guess he's talking about me. Oh well. Chat, to answer your question,
so that's gonna be
Nathan is red.
Nathan's gonna be Nautilus.
Yep. Nathan's actually played a good bit of Nautilus.
He's taking a leaf out of my book, dude. Should be an interesting lineup. Right.
Overall team comp wise, I have to give it to red side because the Fizz isn't going to be able to catch anybody with the Lulu.
We got a wicked
maybe
catch
solo kills in mid lane.
Well, the sneaky Ticklers are going to be very careful when they don't have vision because they just don't have much. There's not much they can do if they get caught. That's it. Like, they're not going to be able to get out. They have no disengage really, except for Sejuani. I guess not.
Totally.
Alex can just pick people off. Like Nari, Hecarim.
Yeah, red side also a lot more beefy. With sneaky Ticklers, they have one tank and Sej.
Yeah. Sej is...
And Sej is such a one-dimensional champion, like I was saying before. Like, you ult and you charge forward. Like, if you can't predict that as a Lulu or an Ezreal or even a Hecarim, even an Ahri, because Ahri can just R away from pretty much anything that team has to say. Like, if you can't deal with that, then, you know, there's a skill difference.
At that point, honestly. So, questionable team count from this sneaky Tickler, but we'll see how this plays out in game.
Me, Travis, me think me smart. All right, bro, you're about to get that timeout, Harry.
Harry needs a timeout. Send him to the boost corner, dude.
Should I actually do it? Think about doing it to Charles.
Yeah.
If Red doesn't get ahead, they lose. Well, I mean, they have to shut down the GP scaling. Because it's like saying, you know, if GP gets ahead, pretty much, because GP is the main threat here.
Yeah,
I guess if Fizz gets fed, then there's a case to be made for him to carry, but I think GP is
much larger.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a Nautilus top. It's pretty safe against gameplay. Not a whole lot to be done without that. So I guess we'll see.
Travis is tilted by the Lucario and by the Luma. Yep. I'm not tilted by the Lucario, but I am tilted by the Luma. Faux show. Yeah, I do agree with that. I think Heck and Lulu combined against GP is actually a really good
yeah, like they
really
have
good counter.
I mean, everything about Kannt just counters the Ticklers.
I'm gonna try and turn on my 2 monitors so that way I can see chat while spectating.
Right. That sounds like a plan. I just haven't muted Twitch, so I can't put it up on my 3rd monitor, or I would.
Your 3rd monitor?
Yeah, I've got 3 monitors, dude.
Fancy shit.
I've got my 2K display, I've got my 1K display, and then I've got my 1K TV. Which used to be what I used for audio, but now I've got nice speakers. So.
Alright, let me drag chat onto the 2nd screen.
Oh, you've never been to my place, have you, Travis? You gotta come over sometime.
I have not been to your place, no.
For sure, I have to come over sometime. Check out the Moose Digs. The Moose Cave, dude.
Ooh, double exhaust from KNS.
Yeah, they're just gonna...
That's gonna suck.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really rough game for Sneaky, that's all I can say. That looks excruciating to put up against. I mean, they've got double ignite, but, I mean, for what healing, you know? They've got the Lulu and that's it.
The music is apparently still too loud.
Well, you know what? If you weren't so whiny. There, is that better?
I mean, I can't. I just muted the stream because, you know, I don't want to hear myself talking, but I'm just reading
listening
chat.
to yourself talk, Travis? I'm disappointed. Nothing gets me more excited than listening to myself talk for 2 hours straight.
Yeah. It gets me going.
Actually turning the music off now. You'll like my transition music, though, between games. It's pretty solid. I picked it out myself this week because I didn't get any guidance from our stream leader. Young Master reported. Oh,
it's kind of funny. The top laner, Jets 1278, is actually E-sub. He's my friend Nathan. Yeah. Filling in for the last second, and he just so happens to fill in on the game where he's being streamed. So I can't wait for him to either feed or go off.
Yeah, I'm going to have no mercy for young Nathan, young lad. He's my old jungler, so I'm disowning him.
Especially hard on Nautilus, it's because we are.
No, I'm gonna flame him super hard because he's my jungler, if you recall. So if he feeds, I'm gonna flame him really hard.
Quits your team, goes to
Rampage and just feeds. And I'm just like, well, I'm glad Nathan quit. I mean, you got a diamond jungler instead. Well, X diamond.
I was gonna say he's not actually diamond in the way that he played.
No, yeah, he played like
the other week.
I mean, he did okay, but it was just like there was some play there. I was like, come on, man. Although, according to him, game 1 his ult key was not working. Like he was not. He was like trying to kick and it wasn't happening. So I don't know if he's got like some leftover cummies in his keyboard or something, but
that Lee Sin, all caps, LOL. I thought it was me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He played about 3 times better than you on an average day.
Damn.
Got him.
Got him indeed, dude. Oh.
Inted the first game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He inted and still played better than Will does.
Exactly. Oh, this is a Will talking shit?
Yeah, Will's in the chat talking some mad shit.
Yo, Will, you're a little bitch, dude.
He's memeing on himself.
Just like when you can beat the Meeson, then you can talk shit, alright?
Don't need to get boosted by Sean. Dude, I haven't even played with Sean in like many days.
You played with him last night, dude. I was there.
Probably like a month.
I was literally with you last night when you were playing with Sean.
Yeah, but not in ranked.
Oh, okay, fair.
Yeah. I play normals with Sean all the time.
Hell yeah. You gonna get your scape on after this, dude?
I was doing Adamant Dragons.
Dude, I need to get on some Addy Dragons or maybe some QBD. Cause I got that 83 Herblore I was shooting for, so I can make those super anti-fires. I'm about to go nuts.
Ooh, we loading in now.
Yeah, we are. Alright, I'm gonna go and tranny over onto the IGN overlay. Here we go. And now we're looking at the in-game display. Boom. Alright. Here we go. Game's loaded up. We're in. We're ready to go. Oh, good thing they can't see my...
Oh, we'll just link my op.gg, bro. I lost like... I think I've won like 4 games in the past like week and a half.
Yo, Will, check my OPGG. Look at my games for today. My 2 ranked games.
I gotta say, that is a lot of L's, man. It's because I wasn't playing with you, Will. That's all.
That's what I'm saying.
I just need you to carry me.
I don't know, dude. I played 2 Team Up Top games today and won them both. Felt pretty good. And ranked. I made their top laner rage by 10 minutes in game 2. Or like 5 minutes in game 2.
Alright. Heading out the gate. Let's see where we start. And what's interesting is I've been seeing teams send all 5 bot, or some dominate teams have been sending all 5 bot and trying to get some deep wards in.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening though. Today.
No.
I mean, it's... Yeah, definitely.
Nathan's gonna run up and stand under turret like a boosted ape.
Yeah, he's not even gonna ward out that poor
30 seconds until minions
Hecarim's
spawn.
jungle. His Hecarim's gonna carry him, and this is the payment he gives him, right? So, you know what? I don't care about your jungle.
Nathan's boosted ass runs straight under the turret and just stands there.
He's probably like jerking it while he's waiting. He's just like, man, I'm so lonely. I have a girlfriend, but I'm still lonely. On the
Pretty
inside.
standard start though. Sejuani starts blue. That's a really good idea. If that Sejuani would have started red, I would have been
Minions
a little
have
upset.
spawned.
Yeah? There's just really no point.
The real question is, why is there a ward in this bush on red side?
They just wanted to make sure that nobody came into that bush while they weren't looking. You know, in case like
I
Nautilus
guess.
splashed the wall while they weren't in the bush. You know, you can never be too careful with these bushes. Alright, here we go. They're doing the blue, they're getting a heavy leash. Maybe a little too heavy of a leash. That's really
I don't think they're
scary.
gonna miss any XP.
Firestar, do you have anything to add into what's being said?
No, just stand. It starts.
Yeah.
Bring up the item menu, please. Moose.
Oh yeah, I should do that. Alright, there we go. I did it. It's up. You got it.
Are you getting chunked in on the fizz early?
Yeah.
Hecarim is starting his red, and Sejuani has just cleared Gromp.
That's
So this Hecarim's already got a decent lead in terms of jungle clear.
yeah, that's unsettling. I don't even know what happened. She must have started with some
And I guess she's taking Scuttle Crab right now. That's what it looks like she's doing.
kind of a weird, questionable path. Dang, Hecarim almost dropped his head buff. You got real low.
League is a PvE game, dude.
Dude, it is, you're right.
PvE.
Just like RuneScape is now. Or Newscape as they call it. Yeah, Travis, you wanna make it pure and go pick potatoes out of the wildy with me?
Hell no.
You can be a Devo pure. 10 HP Devo pure. I'll just bait kids into the multi-target and they'll blast them. No?
See, Nathan is gonna shove in this GP, which I don't. Is GP good at farming under
I
turret?
don't think early he is very good at it at all. 'Cause late game his barrels will just crit minion waves into oblivion, but early game, not good for the gang playing. It's like it's hard for any champion to farm under tower, like super early levels.
And the thing about Sejuani is, wait, does refillable upgrades into? Oh, Hecarim. Oh, Hecarim.
Oh, I want it.
Oh, Hecarim. Oh,
The boosted plays.
Rampage League, boys.
Alright,
Oh.
so maybe the sneaky Ticklers do have a chance here after all. Their sedge may be slower than molasses in January, but at least she didn't die of Kannt. Or crack.
Oh god, KNS pulling a digging toss.
Right? This is nice. I don't have to be nearly as intoxicated. I can be the whole time. I won't need to get wasted. Make it through this.
A little bit of bot lane trading coming out. Blue side definitely won that trade.
Yeah, blue is, I mean, Nami is a little low, but it's Nami.
Yeah,
But I guess
it's W twice.
He's gonna go a lethality build. He's gonna build Yomu's first.
Yeah, I mean, he's rushing the, or maybe he's rushing, he could be rushing forward.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But we'll see, I suppose. Oh, up top, dude. Nathan's giving that gank like the beats. The beats by Dr. Nate.
And the thing is here, the execute actually did allow Sejuani to catch up at least a little bit and farm to the tech room.
Now she's only one camp behind, which is still kind of. Oh, what's going on mid here?
That was.
Sejuani missed the charge.
I mean, either way, he would have got the flash and probably not the kill, but still the fact that he missed the charge is just funny.
It was like point. Hey, maybe he was accounting for the flash. I don't know. Oh, that game point making some moves on Nathan up top. Oh, Nami. Good bush check. Should have pulled the news and face checked that bush. Honestly, I'm just impressed we're 6 minutes in and there hasn't been a first blood yet.
Yeah. Also surprised Lucian took Warlords instead of Fervor, which I don't really agree with.
Questionable because yeah, you need that, and with all that attack speed on Lucian, the Fervor scales so hard. Especially if he's gonna go first item Bork. I'm not sure if he's doing, but I mean, he's got full health mods, so maybe it's working out for him after all. Nathan up top,
Lightslinger
playing the beats again.
Lightslinger, just like works so well with Fervor because you can stack it, you know,
Exactly.
at least double the speed of any other ADC. And Nathan is like winning these trades, but he can't get ahead in CS somehow.
Yeah, I don't understand. He got that. Oh no, he's ahead. He got about 10 CS lead. He's got that gangplank locked in the tower, but I think the gangplank's starting to catch up with his scaling so that he can actually clear the tower better.
So GP backs, he's essentially just giving up this blue buff.
Yeah.
And now they're actually going to get a kill on this Sejuani. Okay. So overall, that was a good pickup for KNS.
Oh, I lied. There was a first blood. Krug's got first blood.
Krug's got the 400 gold.
Hell yeah.
The double bubble, nice. Oh, but Ari's here. And that damage is disgusting.
Lulu
That's
with the oh no. Ezreal got it first from the minions. But Lulu like was just sitting on that tower ready to pick up that kill. Who got the first blood? I think it was
I believe Ari.
yeah, I believe Ari got it, and then Ez died. So they cleaned up the second kill. Their minions cleaned up the first blood.
Nathan still hasn't backed yet, which is bothering me.
Yeah, Gangplank went back a while ago.
So if he doesn't shove in or get a gank and back soon, he's just gonna start losing trades.
There's literally no reason for him to still be there. Oh, I think he heard us. He's ghosting, dude.
He's ghosting. He can go back in time by 3 minutes.
Yeah. He's ghosting the stream, dude, I'm telling you.
And he still hasn't. He didn't get to go back. So he's just gonna start losing these trades. He's got an XP lead, but when GP has a Sheen up on him, he's not gonna be able to win these trades.
I
That's
don't know,
just all.
just like you should clear that wave, back up, and teleport out. I mean, it's like he's doing alright trades, but if he went back, he would be able to trade. And he's only up 8 farm. Having Cinderhole is a huge difference for him.
We're actually pulling up to about a 20 farm lead here in the bot lane too, which Lulu Ezreal is not the most fun lane to play against.
Not at all. Oh, what are they doing here? They might scoop up that, no, they're not gonna illusion. There's some heavy bruises on him now. Lulu still has ult, so no one's gonna play down here. They've got a fair chance of making it work. Ooh, if Ezreal had been there, they could have easily scooped up that, Nami if he had just been a little more aggressive. Oh, Ahri's coming in though, so I think it's fair to say goodnight bot lane. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, this guy's bowling.
Where's the glacial prison?
And
oh, he's gonna E into his death.
Yeah, that was
a little bit too soon. Doesn't get the knockup. Is. Ooh, with the snipe. Nice Q.
Oh,
Charm lands.
Ahri's on it. I like this Ahri. He got his whole team here before the stream started. On time. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, like how he knew he had the red buff, so he just autoed the Sedge just slow.
That too, that was good. But, I don't know. Priorities, you know.
Meanwhile, while all this was going on, Nathan finally found the time to back in.
Nathan got his first back in. He's ready. He's got a, I don't know why he picked up a Doran's ring with the interesting pick. I would have gotten boots, but hey. Maybe a big. Oh, he's got a big. Oh man. That Nautilus is gonna, yeah, it's not gonna be a fun time for games anymore. Not took him down 2/3 and he took 0 damage for it. But he didn't teleport back in. He's got a 20 CS lead now. He's still got teleport up. He's ready to go. Gank when needed. Oh,
I just think.
Huh?
I think sneaky ticklers are playing a little bit too reactively here. Like I say this all the time, and the way to win these games in this league is you have to play proactively, and they're just letting things come to them.
And that's, you just can't play that way, and that's in any, you know, that's in any that was a good time.
Okay, see now you make things happen, and now you pick up some kills, some return gold.
Sharing that gold gap a little bit. Ahri going into deep.
But at this point, as Ahri's is so far ahead that it's hard to change anything.
She's at 4-0. And I think she can probably
that
pick up
was
Lucian. There it is, Lucian's gone. Oh, and Fizz vaulting into his death. To follow up interesting plays. They're just widening that lead every time. That Ahri gains bot lane. They're up about 3, almost 4K gold.
At 13 minutes, that is quite a huge.
Yeah, it's pretty substantial. They're gonna get this first tower break here after the bot lane in a second here. Nami's coming, I don't think she'll be able to stop it. Oh, you can just taunt her out. We'll see though. Sedge is a foot in the bot lane, so there's a possibility. Oh, okay, there's the Ahri.
That GP ult needed to be almost on top of the tower. And so that way he could have cleared the wave.
They get the tower first blood for free. That's, I don't want to be hazy, but I think that's going to be game right there for the sneakies. That's 5K at 14 minutes. That's going to be really hard to catch up from.
It's definitely possible, but not only does Blue have to make some miraculous plays, but KNS has to like mess up quite a bit for this game to go wrong.
Ahri's 6-0, so there's not a lot of plays at this point where they can't show that Ahri can cover. Let's say play without Ahri.
And the thing is, they could have got the shutdown gold from the Ahri, but the GP ult was just terribly placed, actually. You needed to put it a little bit more on top of the tower, so that way you clear the wave, and maybe Ahri tanks a tower shot or two.
Yeah. It needed like 1 or 2 more waves from that game to finish her. But she just casually walked in front of it, taunted Q, Nami, and ended her life. There was nothing she could do about it, really. Looks like Sejuani's top side. Nah, she had mid. I don't know why she's bothering to try and gank mid. That Ahri's gonna be very difficult to lock down at this point. Especially with a Fizz being 20 CS down despite Ahri's roam.
So have we seen a glacial prison happen yet? Has Sejuani even ulted?
She once defensively at the Ezreal. That's it. That's the only time I've seen it.
Okay. Because it's one of those ults where, like, you have to use it for something. Sejuani is just not even there if you don't use the. Is this a? Okay. I thought this hacker was about to get executed again.
I was kind of hoping for it too, I'll be honest.
But yeah, Sejuani, like, if you don't use your ult right, then you're just not even a champion. Like, you're not even there.
You're just that guy that really Fizz flash mid. Ahri, yeah, just his ult. Ahri just picked that up at 3. Oh,
Nathan with the max range hook
through the minions. I don't know if we're gonna get to talk much crap on Nathan in this game because I don't think it's too. There's no way you can lose top at this point. That Bonnie is more or less useless at this point. She hasn't really been her face much. Hecarim's been all over the map. But she's still down farm.
Team's turret has been destroyed.
And like we were saying in draft, like the win condition for sneaky ticklers is gangplank.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, to be aggressive, mainly using the gangplank, and he's not even ahead. Like he's 30 CS down
with 1 kill. I mean, he's up a kill, but gangplank.
Okay, this is good. This is good for. Oh, but there's a dive at the same time.
Looks like bot lane is gonna lift a couple of kills. Ezreal's actually about to scoop that double kill with those. I don't know which one to watch, top or bot, but yeah, that bot lane's pretty good. Oh, but you might get this on Ahri with Ignite.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, so there's the shutdown gold, but still we have a 9k gold difference.
Yeah, this is not looking good at all for the 3
towers to none, and we're about to make it 4 towers to none.
Yeah, this is unfortunately not going to be a very close game.
The only thing is, Hecarim still elected to build a Triforce despite being O2.
And has no boots on Hecarim. No boots on Hecarim, the boot champion.
You're playing Hecarim, not Cassiopeia. Get some boots.
This is definitely a bronze silver game though. That much is certain. I'll give it to Kannt. Their mid and bot plays are pretty solid. They're seem to have a pretty fair gauge of what they're able to pull off. Hecarim really dying for the next raid bosses, given the glimpse of the void to Nautilus, so you can get some maybe solo kills on that gangplank now. I think people underestimate that buff. That solo damage dealing is pretty substantial. This just whiffs his ult at
Fizz just hands the scuttle crab right back to him.
He's taking a little battering. Sedge is gonna peel him off though. Now Fizz dies to Ahri. Like, bolts into the team again. I don't know why he keeps doing that. Moving to watch. Just like abuse. I don't know.
At this point, with an 11k gold difference, clearing the wave just isn't even going to matter with the GP ult.
Yeah.
And now Nathan has the Rift Herald buff, so he just takes 5%
like,
reduced damage.
5 people that game is done though.
Oh, he missed his hook.
Exceptionally reduced. There's that Ahri here, that Juan taking a play. But Hector was start dying.
An offensive ult.
And that's they should be able to push and hit off of this easily. Unless Ezreal like no? Yeah, that should be pretty easy. They gotta push something. They're just gonna split off for Infernal instead of pushing an inhib. Which is really weird. They could have definitely pushed top in. But
Actually, another thing that chat just brought up is GP has Ninja Tabby, and actually, why would you get that on GP when you're laning versus Nautilus?
I find that amusing. People that copy pops and pro builds don't bother to like think, hey, our Ninja Tabby is good against the AP top laner.
I mean, at least
all of Nautilus
CDR boots,
damage, except for his autos. So I would at least get like Mercurial, but I would probably go for like move around a little better.
I probably would have went with either CDR boots or Merc treads. Probably Merc treads versus Nautilus.
Yeah, just I mean that's a lot of peel. It's a lot of speed.
And see now.
Nautilus can just beat him down and not contest that at all. That's
Nautilus
why,
is just 100% unkillable at this point.
Comes to the Void is a really good buff. People don't value it enough. Oh, good night vision. Alright, taking him off at her leisure. Scoop the Sejuani and follow it up.
I think this might be the shutdown on Ahri.
But she did get the Sejuani first.
Shut down.
And now Ahri has those benefits, so that should be down for Fizz.
And she's got her defensive bases covered as far as it goes now, because she has Zhonya's for the AD threats and then an Abyssal for the AP threats.
Exactly. She's playing right. She didn't go super aggressive in Russia. That effort. Got her lead and she took advantage of it.
I mean, Nathan literally just tanked the entire Lucian ult.
Yeah.
Glacial Prison comes through.
That's not gonna happen.
Nathan is just gonna stand here and dance in the middle of this team. I'm telling you right now.
Like now they're just playing with and they're just wiping them out one at a time. Extermination. Oh, that's gonna go down. There it is.
Oof.
Just going
That
at
max
time. Diving kills, I don't know. I like understand.
So that was a pretty clean victory from KNS.
Yeah, that was more or less what I expected.
Ezreal straight up bust 6 tiers. I like it, dude. I like it.
I respect it. That's a good build.
They're gonna try their best to defend this here, but I'm pretty sure we'll see the Nexus fall, and it does.
I don't know why I keep lagging like a few seconds behind, and I fast forward to catch back up, but it still lags behind a few seconds over the duration of the game.
9 turrets, None, and a 17k gold difference, as well as 2 dragons to none.
That's what I would like to call a stomp. But I mean, that's just me, you know what I'm saying? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go back to our waiting screen. We're just gonna hang out here for a little while.
So Sneaky Ticklers really has to take a step back and like evaluate.
Maybe their
like,
lives.
Who's the threat on the other team?
Yeah.
I think we can expect the Ari ban. Probably a Nautilus ban.
For sure, for sure. I mean,
But those are just my guesses.
Nautilus really didn't do much until endgame. He just kind of sat under turret in top lane and farmed. I never saw him gank. I never saw him really do much of anything. He just pushed top in, and then eventually it was like, well, there's nothing for me to push top.
Nathan could have killed the GP a good 10 times. Actually, I agree. There was one time in top lane where he definitely, he backed off because he seen the Nami coming, but he definitely could have gotten the kill on GP because he didn't use his ult. If he just used his ult and then auto 2 or 3 more times, been a kill pickup for sure.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
There was a lot of times where I think KNS, I mean, they played clean because of it, but there was a lot of times they sure could have capitalized on some of on their lead a little more. They had a very strong lead and they were playing like it was even for most of the game. If anybody's complaining at me to make the game, I'm making the game for round 2.
Should have gone for a Dark Seal. I agree with that too. Which
Ari?
of course I am because, you know, talking to one trick.
Alright, I'm gonna go and send out the invites.
Okay.
We'll get
just make sure you hit me with it.
Road. Alright.
Also, I'm actually able to read chat. So, Twitch chat, I know in the previous weeks we haven't really been able to get to you because, yeah, I don't know why, but I'm actually reading chat now. So if you have feedback for us, if the stream needs to be changed, volumes updated or anything, I can read.
But if you want me to change who I am, I'm going to tell you to go eat shit. So be ready for that.
Move to spectators. Moose.
I'm waiting for people to get here first. I'm keeping privileges by staying in here. I want to get both
That's true.
I
hope you can read. You're at college, for fuck's sake. Oh, wait. I can't say that on stream.
Well,
Find.
Too late for
Find myself.
For Flan's sake, dude. For Flan's sake. Just like you can't call him retarded, you have to call him acoustic.
I'll just let you know, Malik, that you did use the wrong version of your.
Dang, dude, savage.
And you are in college, for fuck's sake.
Wow, dude.
Got him. Called him out. Let me cast this from a top lane master's perspective. Do it, my friend.
Alright, get your invites, team captains, and let's get this show on the road. Oh, link for game 2. I think, let's see which one. KNS 1, correct?
Yeah, KNS took game 1.
Alright, I gave everybody, I think, is Monheat in here? Firestyle, bud.
I have 1,000 ping. I can't do anything. Like that whole time, everything was just lagging.
Alright.
Feels bad, man.
I mean, you can try and wait around, but if you don't want to, like, if you don't want to sit around and wait, we've got 2 casters, so if you want, you're free to.
The other caster that was supposed to be here is here now, so you just invite him.
Okay. I don't know his in-game name and stuff, and the stream's gonna be wrong, but I don't care because this is already a shit show from the start, so you can just come in.
Yeah. I sent you his name to invite.
Oh yeah, he.
Oh, okay. All right. See you.
All right, later, dude. Good luck with your ping issue.
All right, thank you.
I'm gonna go ahead and add the other streamer, get him in here.
Kyle wants to cast, but I think since we're gonna have 3 casters now, 4 might be a little bit much. What do you think? Should we get Kyle in here?
I'm fine to bring Kyle in here. I don't care.
All right. Let's get Kyle
We're
in
already
here.
we already have a full list of people who aren't the streamers in here. So
What's going on?
What's up?
Oh yeah. So okay. Well, now Stupendos is here, but I like changed all the overlays and shit, so I'm not gonna fix that.
Good for you.
5 or bust.
Thanks,
Actually,
dude.
4 is the max. There can't be more than 4 people on this channel. So sorry,
Yeah.
Harry.
Sorry, Harry, get fucked.
I'm not.
What's up?
Oh wait, I am. Oh, what's up?
Hey, what up, boy? All right. I'm gonna send out the links. KNS captain is.
Oh shit. Hold up. Hey Travis, can you re-add me in my my Discord's message?
All right, sending out the
Okay,
code draft.
good now.
Yeah, that's good. Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of shit shows going on for.
Yeah, that was a rough game 1 to watch.
Okay, so as a GP1 trick, I want to hear what you have to say about this guy's gameplay.
First, he never auto attacks the barrel when he puts it down, and he has to wait a good 3 seconds before he can even cue it, which is really bad. You when you put down a barrel, almost 100% of the time you should auto attack it.
You auto attack, yeah, so that way you get the first check off.
And then you can.
Against Nautilus, Ninja Tabi's kind of useless considering he never left top, and
Yeah, we
Merc
made sure
Treads
to
isn't
bring
that
that
much
up.
better. Merc Treads doesn't help that much either because you're only going to stop the root, and the root's already almost non-existent. Roots for farming a little bit more with the Q.
Yeah.
And in the early game, he should never be queuing minions. He should, with Bandit Mastery, he should just auto queue or always queue the Nautilus 24/7.
It might be a little bit of a hard lane because Nautilus can just, shield the heavy damage, but
Oh, it's not a lane you go for
Alright.
kills in. You just almost
Bans
every
are
lane has
starting,
Gangplank.
boys. So we'll go ahead and transition to that. Just
Almost every lane has
Are you gonna
Gangplank. You
invite
just
into
sit
the
back and
game or
farm.
not?
So here comes the ban picks. They're just gonna skip first ban again because they had the last minute sub. So KNS just sitting out that first ban round.
last minute sub in the form of my boosted friend Nathan.
Yeah, it's pretty boosted. If it had been the Moose top lane, then I would have made a much bigger splash on that game. If you catch my
Yeah,
drift.
I expect nothing. I expect nothing else from Nathan but playing Bard top lane this game.
I honestly wanted him to play Teemo top both games because I'm riding the Teemo train this week.
Immediate Ari ban. Okay, yeah, I've seen that one coming through.
Yeah, that one for very good reasons, but they can just pick somebody like Syndra and do the same thing. So
Wait, did
So-
both of these teams have an ESO?
Yes, yeah, I believe so. But I'm expecting to see the Nautilus ban here. If not, we're probably going to see a first pick up on the Nautilus.
I really don't see them ban the Nautilus. The Nautilus wasn't. There wasn't it wasn't the champion. It was just the fact that their Gangplank just let him
Okay.
free farm and didn't contest.
Gangplank really can't contest most champions. He's not that strong early. The
Yeah,
only way he
exactly.
can contest is if you constantly barrel onto them, which doesn't really mean much. To be honest, what should have happened that game is Nathan should have went Dark Seal, and that Gangplank should have been dove 24/7 by the Hecarim and Nautilus. That's how you shut down Gangplank. That
I
sits
guess-
under his turret.
It's kind of interesting that we don't see the Nautilus pickup, which probably means that Nathan is trying to grab a different pick. Because they
If that
probably
Gangplank
would have
can play
prioritized
Kled.
that.
If that Gangplank can play Kled almost destroys every tech in the game.
Yeah, Cloud's a monster, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Trying to get the attention. We're missing one of our casters in the lobby. Trying to get the attention of one of the stream ghosters on Kantt, Spplel, blah blah. So we'll see if anybody responds.
So I guess with the Caitlyn pickup, they're trying to go and put a little bit of space in between the carries from KNS and the ADC, which makes sense because that Ari was just like super in their face.
Yeah.
Galio. Interesting
Galio,
how it's
gonna
still
be
the old
Galio
splash.
top. It's gonna be Galio top, more than likely.
Possibly. We'll see. Could be gallery support though. I mean, that is a thing.
But Galio top is pretty strong. In that situation, when you go Galio top, it's actually really good if you want to go Doran's rings. What I typically do is go corrupting into 2 Doran's rings, and then even if you start losing lane, you never run out of mana with Q. So you just throw Q on every single part of the wave.
Oh, Stupendous, did you ever get a link?
No, I did not.
Alright, I'll send you the
I'd
link.
like to see the top lane either play Kled or Fizz.
Yeah, they're gonna play the clit. Don't worry about it.
The Clit Yid. Let's see it. I think that's just going to be a Fizz mid again, but Fizz top is so strong right now.
I don't know why they're playing the Fizz. The Fizz was not a good Fizz last game. I watched him just eat into 3 people like 6 times and just miss half his ults. I feel like they should have had him change it up, but
if Moo ults somebody, then it's a free ult.
True.
I don't know, dude. I wouldn't put it past his Fizz. He was pretty atrocious last game.
Okay.
Oh, you're forgetting the possibility that this could be a top lane Fizz.
Yeah, this is Rampage, so.
I mean, I'm just saying, top lane Fizz is pretty busted.
But why would we see a top lane Fizz when we seen the Fizz mid lane last game from the same
To
team?
throw him off.
I guess so, but
Yeah.
I guess you could try and mind game that, but I don't think so.
I don't think
personally.
this Rampage teams are quite
Travis, you're
that
talking
advanced.
to the god of
I'm just saying, I don't think these bronze and silver players are mentally advanced enough to.
Mentally advanced.
Wow. Yo, whoa, come on now. Nathan's on that team.
All right, they
Give
them
definitely
And?
they definitely are mentally advanced enough, but maybe they just don't. They just don't want to go through the trouble. Does that make sense? I know that actually happens a lot.
There's that Orianna mid. It looks like it's definitely gonna be the Galio top, unless there was a curveball and put Tank Karma top with Galio support, which I would be about personally, but.
That's actually a pretty busted comp.
Yeah.
Well, not a busted comp
Like,
because it still has its problems, but
Karma
it
top
has
is
a lot of
pretty
engage,
strong. Exactly. Like they would have
a lot of disengage,
4 or 5 heavy engages. They would have a very well-rounded team because they would have plenty of wave clear, plenty of engage.
The Volibear.
Not
This is a
not
Fizz mid.
exactly.
All right. So.
Not exactly. Like that, their team has all right wave clear. Ezreal is meh.
Volibear?
So we're legitimately seeing a Volibear top here.
They said that it was supposed to be a LeBlanc.
A LeBlanc?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
I don't know how
It was a
L
back
and
issue.
Wait, so that is a Fizz top.
that is a Fizz top. Wait, what?
Nice.
I like it.
All right.
If he's not running TP Ignite, I don't even want to watch it anymore.
I don't know how you get a Volibear.
I hate when
LeBlanc.
people take a flash on Fizz. It makes no sense. You'll never get ganked to the point where you need flash.
I mean, they do have a Vi jungle. And this is Rampage.
Or if Fizz presses E.
Yeah,
defeats all ganks.
Vi just ults him under the tower and bops him and he dies.
Yeah, but he presses E. He ignores
This
it.
is Rampage.
That's going to be his answer to everything.
You're forgetting a key point here.
You know what I would really like to see? I would really like to see the lowest ranked dominate team at the end of the series or at the end of the season go up against the highest ranked Rampage team.
Rampage?
What would we call that matchup?
Uh,
It wouldn't be the All-Stars. Would it be the No
They call it
Stars?
the Rampage Promotion Series.
Promotional series.
Yes.
And if the Rampage team wins, then they have to. The Dominate team drops into Rampage, and the Rampage team jumps into Dominate.
We'll call it Boosted 1 versus slightly
Jada
less
5.
boosted. Boosted versus slightly less boosted.
Oh, I forgot to play the music. I'll just play my backup music instead. On the stream.
Whoa, Will, are you you're assuming things, bud.
Oh, really?
You're assuming
Okay.
that our team's bad, but we dicked your team, bud.
Oh,
Yeah, I would like to see Moose's team play the highest. Oh man, the shade. Throwing the shade.
what shit was
He just said that you're going to be the lowest ranked Dominate team.
Yeah, because we haven't had the hardest matchup. Who said that, Will?
Yeah.
Wait, what do
Tell
you
Will
mean
that
we haven't
he's
had
dick until he
we've
wins an
our
actual
first
game.
our next like 2 matchups are still against the top 4 teams.
Wait, I think this is what I want. No, that's not it. Alright, I'm gonna just talk about the YouTube. Oh, they can see this in the stream. There we go.
RuneScape sucks. Well, you know what? You're right, it does, but I still play it.
Because it's a beautiful game. I chill. Alright. We'll listen to some RuneScape music as we wait for the band picks to finish.
Yo, Moose, make sure to hover around top side more often this game so I can get my insight.
No, I can't make
So-
any promises, alright?
I try to make this happen every single game in Twitch chat, but nobody ever does it.
Here we go. Flute
I try
salad.
to get Franker Z spam every single game, but nobody ever Franker Z spams. Please. I want to see the Franker Z spam just once. Just do it
Moose,
for me.
don't listen to Will.
Hey,
Do it.
Travis, do me a favor and turn on your sound real quick on the stream so you can hear it.
Why?
Just trust me.
Oh, that's lit.
Right?
And not a single Franker Z was to be seen. I hate you, Twitch chat. I hate all of you.
I'm looking for all the fun old ones. Oh, here's the classic, dude.
Alright, I see a single Franker Z. We're good to go.
I got the Edgeville music on. We're ready.
So which comp do you guys like the best out of all of these?
What?
Which comp do you like better out of both of these? Which comp is better?
Oh, I think the
I mean, the blue side team's comp is alright, but
KNS just has a very aggressive comp against them. And they're going
I
to go
mean-
hard, and they're going to, like, I
I don't really know if I like
I mean,
either one of them.
my
The
biggest
hard
thing is
part-
they've got one tank and it's their jungler, and that's going to be rough for team fights.
Yeah.
Whereas
Honestly,
KNS has 2 tanks.
KNS has a pretty well-rounded team comp, so you
Oh,
can
yeah,
team
that-
fight with the
yeah.
Oriole and the Galio ult,
The
get
Vi
picks
ult,
with the
they
Karma speed,
Karma
speed up.
speeds up. Yeah, Vi gets
They
all.
engage on just about everybody except Ezreal.
Yeah.
And they can also disengage somewhat with at least like the Oriana and
the problem with that comp is gonna be if lanes start to lose, the game's gonna start falling
Mhm.
apart.
Yeah. But I
And
don't
with
think- I don't
LeBlanc
think
and
it should.
Fizz, those are 2 really strong lanes. And Nami, Caitlyn is a lot stronger than Ezreal Karma. So,
It's true.
though Vi is a lot stronger than
Yeah,
Mumu. Though, to be perfectly honest, with Amumu's new passive, it makes having Fizz and LeBlanc a lot better.
Mumu's new passive.
Oh,
Yeah, it just makes people do more magic damage to people.
it makes
Okay.
they basically made it they basically made that passive better for a triple AP comp.
Gotcha.
So I think what the new passive is any magic damage, or okay, so if a Mumu auto attacks somebody, any magic damage dealt to them is dealt, or 15% of that damage is dealt again as true damage.
It's
That's what
damage calculated. No. It's calculated before MR, but it still gets reduced by things like exhaust.
Okay.
Which Sneaky Tickler's comp is pretty much pick centric. Like, what can they can't really. I mean, I guess they could team fight with the Amumu ult.
So the Amumu and the Nami ult, that'd be their only big thing.
Both team comps are all right. I think that the blue side team comp had more thought put into it. God, the Fizz is taking TP flash. So tilted.
You could see a 1-3-1 from the red side though.
Right now is incredibly strong with the Gunblade Lichbane build.
Yeah.
She
The 1-3-1 though, that's highly dependent on red side getting ahead early.
They have the lanes to do it, but I don't know if they can.
All I'm saying is I think KNS with their performance last game is having no problem running their comp. They have a very aggressive comp that's going to capitalize on their success in lane.
But the Orianna doesn't roam quite as well as the Ahri does.
True.
So without the snowball, maybe there's, a little bit evening of the scales.
True, but I mean LeBlanc, I don't see the LeBlanc getting a lot of kills in the Orianna.
Again, I feel like it just depends on the 2 solo lanes and on the jungle pressure.
I also want to see a lot more vision out of this game. I didn't see a lot of vision last game. That was kind of
Because even if this comp works out well for blue side, if they start losing all the lanes, then it won't matter. Because Trinity Force, full tank Fizz can just blow people up anyway.
Yeah, dude.
On him, it won't matter.
Alright, what about you, Stupendous?
I'm thinking the same thing. It really just depends on how, because you said so I didn't see last game. You said the solo lanes just got smashed. So the solo lanes just get smashed.
No, the bot lane
Bot
and
lanes get smashed.
Yeah, top
The
lane was
Ahri
even,
could throw.
but top lane still won because Gangplank couldn't do anything, and he just pressured until he was able to kill him under tower. So I'd say top 1-2 technically.
Okay. So it really just depends if the solo laners can get going, because Fizz can snowball really hard and so can LeBlanc right now. And so if they can get going, then there's nothing then they can just engage with the Nami Amumu ult. Otherwise, blue side's gonna come up and just win team fight.
We're in game now.
I expect from both of the top laners that they should both take a corrupting pot.
Yeah, probably.
I'll turn off my music now.
I assume, yeah, okay. Jets went corrupting. What about the Fizz?
Fizz.
He still hasn't bought.
Doran.
Doran Shield. That's not a good. That's not a
Hey,
good.
look what the Fizz's sums are, dude. I told you.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little irritated about that. The whole point is, how is a Vi going to gank a Fizz? Unless the Fizz is absurdly overextended, then there's no way she can ever touch
I
the
mean, it is
Fizz.
Rampage,
If-
dude.
If Vi ults and Fizz E's, the ult is cancelled, and it goes on
30
cooldown.
seconds until minions spawn.
Right. But then
So there's never really a point. And you also got to think about how much pressure Ignite applies in top lane. And when you don't need to have flash, you're just going and having Ignite all the way against the TP means that they'll have to burn an early TP. That means they'll have to burn an early TP, and then you can still get TP advantage on them.
I think honestly a bigger advantage to having the Ignite earlier is Fizz can pick up early kills and
Yeah.
top. That's gonna make the Vi ganks a lot harder to pull up too. With that Ignite pressure on top.
I always prefer to go Corrupting Pot on Fizz because you go Corrupting into a
Yeah.
Dark Seal.
It gives you a lot
For
of
the-
regen and a lot of mana.
Yeah, and it also goes Dark Seal helps snowball your lead in top lane.
But they did lose last game, so I can't say I quite blame them for.
LeBlanc is getting some damage in early.
This Fizz has the right idea. He should go and be shoving us a little bit for the early level 2. And then all in the
oh,
area.
the Karma Q missed.
Hey, but he got like 24 gold out of that though. So
This Fizz should be walking up to Auto.
Nami's not down
Galio
there with Caitlyn.
all the time though.
Look at
trying to
that,
give
she's
them
getting
a big lead.
the beat split on her.
Just playing really, really passive.
Oh,
Shit, Oriana
You
just
know,
got
that
on that
double
but
team.
LeBlanc gave her
Uh-oh.
flashes.
Oh, no.
They're staying all in, coming in here from the Fizz.
that splash is blown for both mid laners.
Well, among all the things I've seen in this game, that was definitely one of the most bizarre.
That flash, yeah.
That series of events.
He didn't flash auto, he just like flashed and that was it.
This Fizz could have gotten a lot of trades onto Nathan.
Yeah.
At level, from that early level 1, he could have walked up for a couple of autos, turned around to W the first minute of the second wave for level 2, Q, auto, and W'd again onto Jets.
Violence is doing a lot better this game. They've got a ton of sustain.
Yeah.
The binding missed, but the first
blood mid.
Okay,
That was an awful game.
that was painful to
Yeah,
watch.
but it's still nuts kill.
Flash me down, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it looks like Vi's gonna pick up that. There
Yep.
it is.
Amumu greeted.
Alright, chat, every time something questionable happens, I need to see a question mark. I want to see this chat full of question marks.
I wish as the streamer I could question mark ping that like the teammates or the players gonna do. But like maybe team question mark.
Roll good.
I guess I can do this. I can be like, you know, I can draw a question mark on my cursor. That's about all I got though. Let's see.
Bot lane is already 17 CS down.
Yeah, that's bad.
This Fizz seems like he doesn't know what to do right now.
It's like I'm against the Galio. How do I play against the Galio?
The only, I mean,
He built a lot.
late.
Yeah, it looks like it's all mid.
The Fizz has early pressure on the Galio early in late game, but around the mid game is where Galio can start pressuring Fizz. Around the time when Fizz doesn't have his Trinity Force and Galio completes his first item.
Yeah, and you're right. Fizz really should have gone Corrupting Potion because he would be bullying his lane if he would have. That, yeah.
Fizz is just getting bullied into his tower now by the Galio's
Yeah, Nathan, Galio's back in. This should auto push back to the Galio because it'll be same side minions. Yeah, opposite.
Right.
Looks like she's just gonna take the minion and leave.
Can you hit the kid? Can you hit it?
But she might
Oh, she's
be
gonna
in
take the
trouble.
plant. Oh no.
They're coming on there. Oh no, Mumu's.
Moo bandages.
Still wins them.
Oh, they're not gonna. Okay, this is bronze. I gotta keep telling myself that this is bronze. Like they should have definitely killed Vi there, and they did not.
To be honest, this Fizz should TP back up. Otherwise, he's gonna get them out a lot of minions.
Yeah, because if Galio goes up there, because Galio didn't teleport either.
Galio shouldn't push this wave because the wave is gonna auto push into him.
And then he can
Because
just
it's same minions on the opposite side of the map, which will push into him.
Let's see if he does it or not. Looks like he's gonna.
Turn down your mic a slight amount, Moose.
If it's Will saying that, he's trolling you.
It's Harry.
He's trolling you too.
It's really loud.
They're all trolling. No.
Alright. This Caitlyn's getting punished for not backing yet. Alright, the Blanc's coming. Should do anything? Oh, wait.
Karma, that's just like Karma.
Oh, we got a chain connected to the dead Karma.
Just scooping it. No Dark Seal on
The
the
drag
block
here, we're
either,
gonna
though.
free drag if they want. That's painful to see.
That's an interesting buy though on Galio for the Negatron cloak, because he realistically only has 3 options of what he could build that into, which is going to be. I mean, he's not going to go for a first item. Well, I was going to say he's not going to go for first item ZZ Rod.
Probably going to
no,
build Abyssal.
Abyssal or Banshee, yeah.
That is, well, Banshees doesn't build from Negatron cloak.
Oh,
So he realistically can only build that or Abyssal. And
NGA, yeah.
AP on Galio isn't the worst thing in the world, but it's not that great. If he's going to go any AP item, he should have just went for the... Oh,
Yeah.
He dead.
The screen for the amount of
To be honest, that buy didn't even need to walk that close to turret. All the buy had to do is auto attack a minion with the whatever thing on, and it would have killed him. Alright, I'm gonna go back up to top side.
We're just gonna give up the first tower. Yeah.
Well, they didn't have much that they could have done there for it.
No, there's no move all. What?
That was a good flash.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
wait. Oh,
Yeah,
it worked out.
got in
Okay.
range and scared the guy.
They're really passive. Even though he doesn't, I mean, I guess he doesn't know where the Galio is, but this wave should have already been pushed under turret by now. Allowing it to start the push. It's not gonna hit the turret before, which means it's gonna get frozen, and the Jets doesn't miss mirror and CS.
I'm really disappointed in the
Too much
quality of it.
Also, rushing Ninja Tabi on Galio into this isn't
it's
good.
like their Caitlyn is
In this situation, I would have gone for the Nerf Dreads.
yeah, they've got like hard CC on almost everybody on their team. Oh no, literally on everybody on their team has hard CC.
Well, Fizz you can't stop the CC with Nerf Dreads.
Yeah.
But because Nami's CC is considered stasis, you can reduce it. Amumu's is considered CC.
Now.
Nathan, you're so fucking boosted, bud. I'll put a quarter in the square jack for that one. Like he got caught out without even getting fizzled, so he couldn't get away. If he had had ninja or Merc Dreads, though, he might have.
Oh yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have
he's
stopped
fine.
the Fizz ult. It wouldn't have reduced any of the duration of the CC from the Fizz ult. If anything, I guess it would have reduced the damage a little bit. Because Fizz's early game damage is primarily magic damage. Yeah. But you also have to consider his passive is adding on to Fizz's damage before the MR is calculated. So it's free damage that's not considered true damage, but it's close to it.
The damage is still mitigated, or is still reduced. It's reduced before, or it's applied before.
It doesn't get
after resistances.
reduced by resistances, period. Off of Amumu's passive.
Yeah, Amumu's passive adds flat damage to the incoming damage, but then resistance is still effect.
That doesn't reflect. Oh, yes, yes.
Oh god.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's not quite cheap.
Yeah.
It's like DFG almost, I would say.
The only situation where true damage is better than it is when percent damage reduction comes into play from like things like exhaust.
Yeah.
Game where the Amumu is just getting out so is the bot lane.
Take mid down. That's gonna be
You're gonna be at 5k. Yeah.
Red team's turret has
4k.
shaping up just like North 1 at 4K ahead at 12 and a half minutes. This game's gonna go under better for Ticklers.
No. Their bot lane and their jungle just fell too far behind.
Yeah. I mean, LeBlanc did okay, but I mean,
This could be good for him. Oh, it's a double.
The,
some kills for
double
Sneaky.
kill.
they both went to the memo.
Yeah.
Alright. Nice.
They were a little extended like Irish did.
You're gonna get top tower for most of it for it.
Well, you got to think about that. That's a Galio. So as long as okay, I guess they're not rotating up.
They're not, yeah.
If they would have rotated up, there's no way that Galio could have gotten turret.
Yeah. Got everything at the top time for them. It was
Yes.
I really don't understand why he's going for first item Banshees. If anything, I would assumed he would have wanted Spirit Visage, considering.
Oh.
But to be honest, when the turret's that low, it's not really worth dying over. It'll eventually fall anyway.
Yeah.
Considering that kill is worth, I don't want to say it's worth as much as it's not worth as much as the turret, but in the like considering all things in the game, it's worth it.
I still got that solid 4K gold lead though.
I assume
I don't agree at all with the Banshee's first item.
It doesn't help.
if you would have gone for any magic
Is he
resist.
gonna actually
He's going Spirit Visage.
Yeah, Spirit Visage
finish
second.
item?
If anything, what I would have done for his build, instead of going, I would have gone for a Dark Seal and into a Spirit Visage if he was worried about, because if in that situation you'll always have lane pressure due to the amount of healing you'll get from corrupting with Spirit Visage and Dark Seal.
You got an Amber alert.
Uh-oh.
All you red Ferdians, check your phones.
Can't see that on the
Alright, so K and S just pushes back sneakies for that dragon. And I don't really see any way for sneakies to get back into this game other than just continue.
Well, they're only 4,000 gold behind, which at this point is decently high, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily a horrible thing either. You also got to think about that they have this 4,000 gold lead while also having 3 turrets up to 0.
If they can get some gold on the map.
Sneaky Ticklers can go and get any of these turrets. They'll close this gold gap really
All the
fast.
turrets are full health. They haven't done any damage to any of their turrets.
Yes, but
their
if you
200 force power spike and their Hextech gunblades are power spiked up.
I guess we'll see. Man, they're at 4 turrets now. That's a 6K gold lead now. 5.5.
The bot lane took over Singing.
A good chance here for them to mess up.
He doesn't have any more mana.
Yep, and that's a dead Ezreal. He needs to use the Gunblade active here. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
He's gone.
I do not agree with this Fizz just always kinda floating around with the team.
Oh, wait,
This
no.
Orianna is very, she's playing with fire. She has no teammates around. And that
First
Fizz,
item.
if he ulted, if that Fizz went first item, or that Fizz jumped on her, she was very dead. This should be
But they also
their
have no
first turret
vision.
down that side.
They don't know where anybody
Well, they knew that Jets was in top side because he's been pushing the waves. At best, it would have been a 1v2, and you still gotta imagine that's at least for now. That's a Fizz with a flash and with his E. Yeah, there's no way that you'll ever catch him.
Also worth noting is the perception on how the game is going.
Yeah.
Like, Sneaky Ticklers is up 3 kills, and they may not realize that they're 5k goal behind. They may actually think they're ahead right now. So they're probably going to play a little bit more confidently than they would have been originally. Especially with the 501 LeBlanc, who can pretty much almost one-shot this Ezreal or the Orianna. But then again, you do have a Galio that's building full MR against a 4 AP team. So
It's pretty rough. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to think about it like this. That Fizz is, like, early game, he does the majority of his damage as magic damage, but as of right now, since he built that Trinity Force, a large portion of that has swung into physical damage. He's probably doing around 60% AP and about 40% physical. Fizz really wanted to fight this Galio, he easily could kill him.
He just doesn't know where the rest of the team is, though.
And if he really wants to go for a split push build to be able to just destroy this Galio, all he has to do is go for a blade.
Maybe 2 more kills.
Oh, here comes the.
It's not
No,
good.
and see, now
I mean,
this Galio
oh,
is something
go
close
ahead.
to unkillable.
Well, you got to think that that's a 2v3. Even if they're under turret, it's not gonna do too much for him.
Ooh, it was a good flash, but it's not going to save him.
The main problem there was that the bot lane didn't back to help a lot sooner. They were pushing out the wave and trying to come over to help the LeBlanc, even though she had that kill already secured up. This should be
see,
a
we're not-
couple free kills. I don't agree with LeBlanc
nice
backing
Galio.
up there. It's not like the Galio would have done any damage with that ultimate.
I think the main point was to zone him off of the Orianna.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered that Orianna was gonna die if she landed, or if the if the LeBlanc landed chain.
Yeah, but because the Galio ulted, I think that made her hesitate.
But what I'm saying is that Galio ult would have only done about, I don't know, like 150 to 200 damage to that LeBlanc.
Right, but the CC would have given Orianna enough time to get away. Point was to get her
If he landed the chain would have been enough to kill her.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Even with the
She
knockout.
chain. And the
No, she didn't.
Galio
She didn't use the chain. She backed
right,
off.
The Galio worse than this, or like was zoning him out of the.
What I'm trying to say is if
she would have just gotten hit by the Galio and then Orianna would have run away.
he hit her, even having the Galio ult stop her, it wouldn't have stopped the chain, and the chain would have killed her.
Right.
Yeah. I'm saying that's what should. I'm saying that's what should have happened.
Quality insight. I'm just fucking with you, buddy. Yeah, she should have definitely. Okay, she could have easily just sidestepped that ult with her W or something.
Well, the ult basically covered the whole lane. What she needed to do is either jump forward or just walk forward and try to like just go for the.
Definitely just jump through and just tag her.
They do not have vision here on this, so
yeah,
they need to be.
There's like very little vision. There's like sneaky ghost who must be but KNF has like no vision at all. I see what 3, 4 wards on the map. Total. 1.
They're not getting anything here. They're going for the Caitlyn, but the Caitlyn comes with even that much damage. This might be a bad fight for him.
Oh, no. This is real.
Fizz is in the back line though. This is not tanky enough to do anything.
Yeah. Oh. Give him the penta! Give him the penta! Scumbag Oriana.
I don't know why they fought that in the jungle. They should be trying to fight right now. They're behind, like... They were up skills, I guess, technically, but they were still behind the solid. There's that 10K gold difference.
Yeah. The GGs are coming out. 23 minutes in.
Yeah, that's a 10K gold lead. 23 minutes. The only way that they come back from this is to yes, throw. Yeah, well, not even a steal a Baron. They need to fight while the enemy team is on Baron, because the Baron will shred their armor and MR. And because that's the main stat that most of them are stacking, is their MR, they can't really do anything. If
Caitlyn just gets one shot by this Oriana. And Oriana with Athene's on top of that. Athene's Morello just straight up one shots.
That's painful to watch.
The Caitlin's 0-3 and 6. I think the sneaky Ticklers might be very disappointed with it. I think they're top lane. That is not good.
well, he was playing really scared in the lane phase. It honestly doesn't seem like he just played Fizz at all.
Then why? Then he shouldn't have picked the Fizz though. If he's gonna play for that.
I mean, he might have been hearing the stream and he might have heard me talking about how good Fizz is.
Yeah. That's fair.
I will say Fizz is very good, but you gotta go in. You gotta go in. You have to be willing to fight and trade. Sitting back and playing like a gangplank on a Fizz isn't ever gonna help. Galio
just does not care. He doesn't know armor. Might help him out.
He's very, very low after that. Ooh, that was a good net shockwave. Oh, Galabok just got chunked out.
Does Naderbugs know he can use more than 3 shots at one time? Or okay.
Looks like that should be game here.
Yeah.
Does he know he can use more than 3? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's. he was trying. Yeah.
Got to be a little tilted if you're this LeBlanc.
Insult to add on to this. I think Jets.
That was his first bubble he ran it all game though, guys.
I think Jets is going for a Morello.
Yeah,
So, and Morello and Galio is absolutely horrible, but they're just so far in.
Pretty clean series win by KNS.
Yep.
that was an easy free win from Kannt.
Red team's turret has
Did not seem like they had to try very hard for that win.
Do we want to get an interview going?
We can get an interview going.
Yeah, let's talk to the top laners.
The top liners. Okay.
Oh, you want to talk to Nathan?
Or
I was thinking that.
I want to talk about Nathan. I want to hear from the LeBlanc.
Alright, go ahead and PM him. I don't...
Okay, let's get Nathan in here first, because I can just drag him in.
Yeah, the other captain's like offline now. He's gone. He said, nope, I don't want it. That team captain is bronze 4 though, so...
Yeah.
Not surprised.
So, alright, I want to talk about this. Why?
Okay, no. I told them. No, I told them about the pause. I told them about the pause, Travis. I let them know about it. Wait, they paused after.
Hold on, we're doing a post game.
Oh,
post game interview.
Okay.
You're on stream. Say hello.
Oh, hi, stream.
So,
I was the top laner for the Rampage team.
I want to talk about why you went first item Banshees against the Fizz.
Okay. My thing was that the Banshees would give me a spell shield against the Mumu, the LeBlanc, like anyone who try and snare me, really. So I'd have like a freebie to just walk out, and then I get a shield.
But why the ninja
Gauge.
tabby?
All right.
The ninja tabby was for the on-hit Fizz for in lane. So basically, what I would do was like in lane, he really didn't do very much besides like dash and just like poke me with his stick. So I just figured that getting the tabby first and then finishing Banshees for later would be fine. Just stacking magic resist would be fine.
I have a quick question for you. What are your thoughts on your Karma doing more damage in that game than the Fizz?
The Fizz, honestly, from the Gangplank game to this game, I remember saying to the team, "Don't come top. I don't think this guy knows what he's doing." Because I'm gonna be honest, there were some times I was sitting there and I was like, "Yo, they can dive me because there's 3 top." They just kind of like he just kind of would back or whatever. He wouldn't really like do anything. He was so scared of me like throughout both of the games, and I don't understand why. But it's whatever. He just kind of gave me the lane and let me really do what I wanted to do, like roam or take turrets or push the lane or pick up farm.
Yeah, it seemed like the Fizz was pretty scared, even at the start. And considering he didn't go for corrupting pot, he was taking some pretty bad
he went Doran's shield. I don't get that either. He also in his runes, I remember telling my team this. He didn't have any magic resist. He had armor. So I just had AP and I was able just to poke him with my Q. And I mean, it did damage because if he'd stand it, my Thunderlords would proc and I'd get good poke damage and then sustain with my corrupting potion in lane.
What I was saying is like the Fizz pick is good, but you can't play passively with it. You have to assert your dominance in the lane with it. You have to think about that it's an assassin.
Yeah, he should have had more jungle pressure too. I feel like the jungler had no, because their bot lane was already getting smacked, and him being there really just seemed like
he was
kind of wasting his time. Because even though they're getting 2 kills bot, either we're getting Herald or I'm getting top turret. Like I'm just chunking top turret, and then eventually we just push out top. So
that I saw with that Fizz was when you leashed for the blue buff for Vi. He was able to get the early level 2, but he never.
He never went in on me. Like I think I was about 2 or 3 creeps down from level 2, and he just like he poked he would CS and then he dashed me and he W, but he would then walk out. Like I mean. He had more minions than I did because I leashed top, so I think I lost maybe 2 or 3 minions top. I got 1 actually, but I lost. But he had minion advantage too, so even if I trade back, I lose to minion aggro. So I didn't really quite get. He kind of just gave me the lane. Just let me sit top, do whatever I wanted to. But our combo actually, which I think you guys saw, was like the Vi, Ori, Galio thing, where Vi goes in on a carry, Ori ults, and then I'm ulting already.
Yeah.
So then we just combo them out. That's basically what we did. On that blue side, then taking Drake. I don't know. We couldn't have ended mid because they came up. But, yeah, it just seemed pretty clean. They just let us do whatever we want, really.
It seemed like the only way to really stop that comp was to have all the solo lanes win and apply pressure in a 1-3-1 around the map.
Also, if you think about it, if they attack the global, like if they camp to me, right? I can't. If I ult in, I do no damage because I'm behind because they've killed me maybe two or 3 times. I'm down XP, I don't have the items to stay alive. So I just ult in, apply my CC, and just die because they just focus me and kill me. But yeah, like I said, if they just would have applied pressure towards the away from the losing lane, because their bot lane is something. But if he just doesn't go bot and gets that like that LeBlanc fed, gets the Fizz fed, the Fizz can just go in and kill our back line, just no problem. Go in out, but he didn't do that.
Yeah, we saw that in that jungle fight because the Amumu ulted and the Nunu came, the Nom ult came across, and but if the Fizz actually had damage more than that Trinity Force 25 minutes in, you guys would have probably lost that fight.
Yeah, they would have gone on us. But the thing was that I could do what I wanted. Like I ulted in. I remember ulting in and then Eing their Caitlyn, Fizz, and LeBlanc. The Caitlyn had to net out and the LeBlanc dashed out, and then I just kind of like walked with the Caitlyn, and then once we killed the Caitlyn, I just walked around and CC'd the Nami and LeBlanc, and then we just took mid and then got Drake off of it. So free.
Yeah.
What else was there? Our jungler was. I mean, he played actually phenomenally the second game.
In the first game, I understand why you and your jungler didn't just dive the Gangplank 24/7.
Yeah,
considering he was shoved under turret the whole game.
What my mindset was that he got executed like level 3. And I remember this Gangplank couldn't hit a combo. That was something else as well. So what I just did was I was like, I'm just gonna shove this guy in. If you guys give me an opportunity to make a play across the map, I will take it. But it got to the point where they were already too fed bot lane that they could just snowball it out and just kill whatever they wanted to and dive whatever. So I just was like, okay, I'll just split push. And I took the Herald because our jungler wasn't ahead. I probably should have actually given it to our mid laner because he was actually a pretty good player. Kudos to him as well. And our bot lane, they played very well. But if I give it to him, he applies more pressure. But like, after I kept pushing the Gangplank in and we dove him maybe once or twice and took top turret, that lane was over. He just couldn't do anything to me.
Yeah, I think giving the Rift Herald to you was a little bit overkill. I don't think you needed it.
Yeah, I was already winning lane pretty hard. Yeah. I was like, I'll take it, but our mid laner should have taken it.
I think instead of giving it even to the mid laner, I think you all should have probably given it to the Hecarim too.
Was it it was a Hecarim?
Yeah, you got a Hecarim jungle.
Yeah, it'd been fun.
And it would have probably brought him a little bit ahead of the enemy jungler.
And it got to the point where I was just diving all their turrets and just killing all of them. What else was it? Yeah, what I did realize within that team, and I actually understand why that they had lost all their games, is that they have a problem with like something will happen, and they won't say, "Oh, okay, I should have done that. Let's keep going." Like it was like, "Oh, I should have done this. Oh, you should have done that. Oh, you should have done this. Oh, you should have done that," for probably about 2 minutes until I was like, "Okay, guys, let's just refocus and look at where we want to go next." And that seemed to really help them kind of just compose their mindsets and like just reset on how they were thinking about the game, and that actually really helped them in their gameplay.
I agree.
So, that was pretty good. What else happened game 2? Yeah, we really didn't have to go to Baron. I saw at this rank, I feel like Baron is a great way to lose the game. So I was just like, okay, let's just do Drake's turrets.
I was saying once you all broke the inhib in mid lane in that game too, I was saying the only way that they come back is instead of going for a steal on Baron, they need to just go for the straight out fight on Baron with all the MR shred that Baron will do. Yep. That's the only way they would win.
That's the only way they would kill us, or kill me at least, and our team. But like I said, I just wanted to stay away from that objective because at this elo, it's kind of scary. So I'm glad we stayed away from that.
You have for that team going on for the rest of the season?
I don't know. I feel like if they get a top laner that will compose them and just kind of do his thing, they should be fine.
Do you think that their top laner should continue to play a kind of carry-ish champions, or do you think he should start playing more tanks?
I think he should play tanks because from what you guys saw me playing when I played the Nautilus, that first game, their balling just smacked them. It was just like there was no contest, and then the mid laner, he was popping off on Ari. Oh my word, he was really just letting the map have it. He was roaming well. He was landing charms. That's something I did not expect. He was actually landing charms. They were CCing. They were following what I was saying. They were listening. So that kind of helped. Helped a lot.
Let's see if we can find who wants to stick around and maybe stream game 2 of another series.
I can stay if you want.
I'll stream some RuneScape if you want.
Okay.
But do you guys have any other questions before we move on?
If you want, you can stick around.
All right.
Yeah, you can come
That's
over.
it.
Yeah. Once again, I just want to thank that team for just letting me in on a certain, kind of like letting me just kind of help them steer towards like goals and them listening to what I'm saying and then me helping them with whatever. So kudos to them on their first win.
Oh, that was their first win?
That was the first win, really.
Yep, first series win. They were overall 0-4, and so they're finally won. They're 1-2 now, which is great.
So what's the record of the other team then?
Let me check. What team do we play against?
Kannt, Spplel.
Sneaky Ticklers.
Sneaky
Sneaky
Ticklers.
Ticklers.
They
So
are
they're
1-2. So
They're 1-1.
we are. So
Not a-
Can't Spell is 1-2 as well.
Okay.
That's
So
they have the
in
same
the
overall
tiebreaker, you guys would be ahead of them.
We would be ahead of them. Or well, that team would be, not just a sub.
Travis,
Yeah,
do you
true.
want me to stream the other game?
We would need to find the next game.
Also, get on my, or we'd have to change the stream to my stream
Yeah.
because I don't have that thing.
I
don't have the time.
bitch.
Are you getting off, Moose?
I don't know. I'm not gonna.
But-
I want to play
Travis.
RuneScape. I don't know if I want to stream another.
Yeah, what's up,
You guys
Nate?
want me to stay? or
I
you guys want me to get out
talked
of
to
here?
them about the pausing, by the way, so you don't have to tell them. How they
I didn't
paused
wait.
at,
There was
like,
a pause. I didn't even know.
They literally so we were about to end the game and they paused the game.
Oh,
And, I was like, don't do that
okay.
again. That's very disrespectful. I don't care if you guys are just completely taking over the game. Don't do that. Just end the game, throw out your GGs, and be about your day. So I
Nathan-
talked to
Yeah,
them
I
about
think
that.
they should.
Nathan, I lied. I have
Yeah.
one more question for you.
Okay, what's up?
Smash? Question mark.
I'll smash.
Nathan, I have a
You
question
guys-
for you.
Would you guys
I don't think we're gonna be able to stream another one. Actually,
swipe right on? Wait, what'd you say?
Swipe right on Moose. Good question. Nathan, yes or no?
Yes or no? Oh man, dude, it's probably a yes. Have you seen that smile, man?
Dog.
Ooh.
He
Oh.
Hold
comes
on.
out of the closet. He's got that smile.
Oh,
it's
he
like,
comes out of the
"Yo, what's
closet?
up, baby."
Oh,
No, I
yeah.
mean no. I'm just saying, like, he's the
No.
guy. He's kind of he's like on the bed. He's like, paint me like one of your French girls, like with that smirk. That's how it feels.
That cheeky little.
All right.
Cheeky little.
let's say our goodbyes and shut the stream down. I don't think we're gonna be able to stream another one.
All right.
All right.
So, everyone, thanks for
Good night,
tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
Take care. Thank you for having me.
It was fun. Yeah, thank you guys for having me in the post game interview, and thank
Yeah.
you again. To
Be
the team.
sure to check out
everyone.
the Masons game tomorrow, by the way, guys.
Are we
It'll
getting
be a good
stream,
one.
boys?
Game of the week.
I don't know.
Game of the week,
But
okay.
we'll let anyone we'll let anyone spectate that wants to.
Take out them TBW cucks.
So Nathan, is that
Well,
a
I
yes?
see what you said. I see what you said. You
Alright,
get
later, boys. I'm cutting.
Yeah,
the stream
Nathan,
right
move
now.
me.